Hello again, this is Benashful, and I am bringing you a commentary on Call of Duty Black Ops. It's a game from a while back. I had to record this one with theater, so sorry for that. I'm working on building up a collection of non-theater games, but I do still have a few games that I've saved. In this game, I have a couple friends with me. I have Bob Blah Blah, who's sniping or something, and it wasn't a close game, so no one's really trying hard, but he doesn't have a good score at the end. Don't hate him for it. And also Sidoxon, who is my roommate, is in this lobby. And I think that's all. Just a few of us. Anyway, and I'm using the Akimbo PM63s with Scavenger, Steady Aim, and Marathon, I believe. Anyway, the gameplay's not important. Although I will mention that this is the game that goes along with the commentary I released before I had my PVR, and that I released with pictures of Alaska. So if you haven't seen that, totally check it out. Or actually, I don't know that you should. It's probably better left unwatched. Anyway, just if you were curious or something, this is the game. But what I'm talking about this commentary is well, it's related to my last one, which was about wow, I can't remember what my own commentary was about. No, it was about the like fundamental differences between Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 bunched together. I mean, I didn't really discuss the differences between those two games. Yeah, and how much trouble I was having readjusting when attempting to go back to those games. And I remember just loving those games so much more than Black Ops, but going back, I did not love them so much more than Black Ops, and so it leaves me with a question that I will pose to you, viewer, and that is, well, actually I won't pose it to you. I'll just bring up the question that I was thinking of myself, and that's, like, what do I want Modern Warfare 3 to be like? Prior to going back today, I was like, well, duh, I want it to go back to the way it was in Call of Duty 4 and or Modern Warfare 2, because those games were clearly superior. And then I went back to yesterday, and now I'm not so sure that I do want it to go back that way. And, like, I'm having kind of a hard time explaining it, because, like, if I think about playing Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, I was like, oh, I was good at them, and they were really fun, and they were so much more fast-paced, and, like, all this high praise for them, and then I played them yesterday, and I was just like, oh, this is so frustrating, and this is so... And, I mean, maybe I just had a bad play session, not PlayStation. Maybe I just had a bad play session with both games, one day is a small sample size and all, but it just makes me kind of question, do I want to go back to the way it was, or am I happy having adjusted? And I touched on it in my last commentary. When Black Ops came out, I set my expectations low, because I'm not a fan of Treyarch. I didn't like World at War. I heard terrible things about Call of Duty 3, and so I was just like, I mean, we'll see how it is, and I'll buy it because I'm a Call of Duty addict, but I don't have particularly high expectations. And I mean, I may be giving the impression that I was like, I don't care about Black Ops at all, and that's not true. I bought Black Ops and I played it like a lot the first week, and then just decided that I hated it, and I was so disappointed. And I mean, what all did I hate about it? I hated a lot of the perk changes they'd made. I mean, the way the game looks. It's not just me, right? That Black Ops looks decidedly worse than Call of Duty 4, which was released, 4 years earlier? Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 7, so 3 years earlier. And it just looks nowhere near as good, and maybe that's just me. It's not just me. I've totally heard other people say that before. But the gun detail, I mean, look at the M16 in this game is one of the it looks terrible. And I remember watching that in a preview for the game. I was just like, why does the M16 look so terrible? Like, have you guys not seen Modern Warfare 2? The game looks awesome in that game. And then gun sounds in this game are lame, and I was just... everything... And the FAMAS was just way overpowered, and it's still overpowered, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But well, they did weaken it a little bit. They gave it light machine gun aimed on sight, which doesn't matter at all because everyone uses sleight of hand, and hip fire, which doesn't matter to me, but it does matter a little bit. So, I mean, I guess I applaud them weakening it a little, but I would like to have seen more done to it. I would have liked to have seen them decrease the power, because Black Ops doesn't have a gun that is like the M4 in Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2. The gun that was accurate and shot fast, but didn't do as much damage. And there's no gun in Black Ops that, or well, there's no assault rifle in Black Ops that does that. So I thought that's what they should have done with it, but what do I know? Anyway, that was a sidetrack. Anyway, basically, I just remember hating Black Ops, and it just felt like such a step back from Modern Warfare 2, and then I ended up accepting it, and now I'm fine with it, and not fine with it. I obviously still have problems with it based on my mini rant about it, but yeah, like now I don't know what I want from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I've done a poor job of explaining that, but hopefully you guys at least sort of understand what I'm saying. That like I feel like I should want it to be like Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4, but I'm not sure I do, and I'm just really confused about it, or I don't know, but I don't know. I guess I'm not going to do any better than that at explaining my feelings about Modern Warfare 3 there, and so I'm just going to leave it at that. I had something else that I figured I could just mention quickly, but I seem to have forgotten it, so that's classic me. Anyway, the game's over. What was my score? It was 40 and 13. Guess. Let's see. Come on. I can't see it at all. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe if you like it.